Hey guys, good morning. I am at the White House, but only briefly. The whole purpose of my trip today is to find some fish and chips. You see, I used to eat fish and chips all the time in Hong Kong, and I haven't found any good ones here in Washington that compare to the New Zealand style fish and chips. But then today someone said, hey, I found an Australian style fish and chip place. So we're going to go investigate. But before we do, let's go take a look at the White House. It's still here. We just missed the National Governors Association. Bunch of governors were in a big bus. They had a big party bus here, and they just left. I missed them. And in about an hour, the Emir of Qatar, or Qatar, depends how you pronounce it, is coming, and he's going to meet with Joe Biden in I think it's the first head of state visit of the new year, 2022. So we'll see some diplomatic security and whatnot run around in the next hour or so. I'll probably be eating fish and chips by then. What's going on out here in the park? Not a whole lot. They've got some big lights set up out here by the fountain though. That's a new development. We'll go take a look at that, yeah? It's cold. Looks like lights. There's some sort of box thing. Maybe it's a sign. Mr. Protester is here. As always, this is a big tour group. Let's go see this new development. Look at all the ice and spray on the roads. It barely snowed though. I mean, there's just like no snow. Oh, it's lights. Looks like security lights. So they've added a bunch of LED lights with just some 2x4s, basically. So now this thing is illuminated. So if there's ever someone, I guess that's actually probably not a bad idea from a security standpoint, because if somebody jumped the fence here, they'd have a pretty good place to hide. But now they're going to be all lit up, all bright. What do we got going on over at the West Wing? I do not see the Marine at the moment. Doesn't mean he's not there, just don't see him. There's some maintenance vehicles making its way down the park. Man on the street interviews. What they're asking questions about today. Oh, there's a bit of steam coming out back there. You see that? Little steam pouring out from back of the back. I'm mixing something. Fence alarm. It's like the car alarm of the White House. Actually, I think it's just the east room. I don't know, they're making lunch or something. Oh, the dogs are out. Hey, puppy. Where does he want to go? Doesn't want to play with me. They have big do not pet signs on the dog. So here's your view over here. Pretty darn quiet. I think they just added an event. There's going to be the Secretary of Commerce is coming over to sign a deal with Boeing and Qatar to buy a bunch of new airplanes. So you'll probably hear about that later today. And that'll take place as part of the visit by the Emir. Alrighty. Pretty chill day. The fence was blocked off earlier. I guess they've reopened so we can get out this way. Let's go find our car. One of you was asking about this bank building. Most recently it was a PNC bank, and I think PNC still actually owns it. Before that it was a Riggs Bank. It was known as the Bank of the Presidents. Many presidents had their bank accounts there, their own personal accounts. But they ran into trouble with embassy accounts. They had a diplomatic banking service, but the diplomatic banking service wasn't meeting all the requirements of international money laundering or whatnot, and it was kind of messy. So that is now a PNC Bank, and it's been under renovation for, I don't know, about a year or so. I'm not sure what's going on inside. I believe it's still private property. Ooh, hot dogs. I should save myself for fish and chips. So this is the Union Market area of Washington, D.C. This is where you used to come to get all sorts of like wholesale food, wholesale items, really weird items. I mean, you want fresh goat? This is the place to come to get fresh goat. But now it has been renovated. And while there's still some of the old ethnic wholesalers around, on the other side, they're starting to build high-end residential and chic restaurants. In fact, some of the best restaurants, some really up-and-coming restaurants in DC are all in this neighborhood now. Alrighty, let's go inside and see what we can get. Alright, let's find the chippy British place. Ooh, this is like fresh pasta. Donuts. Burger joint, that's closed. A lot of places closed. It sucks. There's a Japanese place back there. Dumpling house. Fishwife. Yeah, fish and chips. Fish and chips. Where are the chips? Oh, there they are. That actually looks pretty good on the inside. Let's just walk around. That was really good. Sketchy alley. So there you can see sketchy alley next to brand new luxury condos. That's just how gentrification works. Over on that side, really nice restaurants, outdoor dining, and on this side, boarded up, shuttered, beat up old warehouses.
Right, okay, alright, that works. Okay.
They sell the most random stuff. Some of these are actually open to the public, not right now though. This guy sells like luggage. Why would you come here to buy luggage? Some of these places are like the supply centers for the tourist trade. So like when you buy that MAGA t-shirt or the Biden-Harris baseball cap, well, these are the wholesalers of these places, and they sell them to all the little trucks that go down on the mall. Smoked cow beef, 20 pounds of smoked cow beef, 5 pounds free. when you buy 20. You can do it 20 pounds of beef. Restaurants will do it. What the heck? Those are some wacky looking veggies. I like it down here. It kind of reminds me of parts of Hong Kong. Superfood, tofu, fried tofu, soy milk. Yeah, we'll pass on that. Across the place, that's Stellina's Pizza. I'm going to take you guys there soon. It just seems that every time I come up here, it's a Monday, and they're closed on Mondays, which kind of blows, because it's actually really good pizza. I tell you what, we're going to go there in the next 2 weeks. You'll see that there. You can see all the new buildings being built back there, all posh and all that. Let's go back down the non-posh parts. Florida Beef, the Korean place, where you can get beef knuckle, beef liver, honeycomb tripe, beef shank, beef ribs, goat, smoked goat, skinless goat, whole lamb, lamb legs. Africa. Oh, this is the internet. Oh, this is the African supply store. Skinless goat, canned mackerel, sardines. This is a kitchen supply shop for like Asian restaurants. Anyway, this is Union Market. We're a few blocks away from the U.S. Capitol, like 15 or 20. And then what they're now calling NOMA over there again is Gallaudet University. You can just sort of see it over the school bus down there. And we're just walking back to our car after a pretty filling meal of fish and chips at what's called the District Fishwife. Forgot to mention the name of the place, the District Fishwife. So guys, that was my really, really boring day. I'm sorry I don't have anything more interesting. I just made dinner for the kids, and there's been a shooting down at Georgetown. One man is dead. Another man is on the run, bleeding. They've found blood trail throughout the streets of Georgetown. So we'll update you on that tomorrow. I just went down there. It's a mess. Tomorrow, no idea what I'm going to show you, but hey, we'll try. We'll go out. We'll find something. And thanks a lot for watching.